What's up, everybody? Welcome to my channel. Welcome to all the new subscribers. Welcome back to the old subscribers. I appreciate everybody. I've lost like 2 videos today that I did. And I'm like, oh my god. I don't know. I just said Sagittarius but deleted. So now I have to do Sagittarius again. Earlier it was Pisces or Scorpio. One of those I had to redo too. It's like, son of a bitch. Can my electronics just cooperate or not? You know what I mean? So I'm on the sign of Sagittarius for a potential for a relationship. And there has been all kinds of crazy energy coming out where it's past energy and some other things. So just bear with me about this new spread. I don't know if it's the cards or the spread or the fucking energy is just, that's pretty much how I can describe it right now. So for the potential for a relationship for the sign of Sagittarius, how does Sagittarius feel? How does this person feel about Sagittarius? Too many cards. Hope everyone's having a good night. How does this person feel about Sagittarius? What is the potential for a relationship? What is the advice? And what is the outcome for a relationship? What is the potential? What is the outcome for a potential relationship with Sagittarius? So, for how you feel, well, first of all, the bottom of the deck is the 5 of Swords in reverse. So, trying not to fight with someone, maybe. Avoiding conflict. I think you guys want to come to some kind of harmony, but I think it's more about agreeing to disagree with someone. And the 6 of Cups, so someone's definitely reminiscing about all the good times you guys had together. Maybe there are kids involved, but I feel like this is, this talks about a reunion from, from coming back from the past, maybe. You have the Queen of Wands in reverse, so this energy of not really knowing what the hell you want with the Knight of with the Knight of Wands in reverse. So all over the place with what you want to do, or maybe this is how this situation is. But because it's a Queen and a Knight, it's both of you are kind of all over the place. Someone's maybe a little bit more mature than the other, but you guys are both kind of all over the place. Then you have the 8 of Swords in reverse. So taking the blindfold off, seeing things for what they are. Then you have the 2 of Wands in reverse, but still being stuck in a stalemate. Both of you are stuck, like thinking like there's been some issues with coming together. Then you have the 8 of Cups. So the 8 of Cups with the 3 of Cups in reverse. So some of you moved on from probably a third party. Then you have the King of Discs in reverse. So someone who probably said a lot of things, but they didn't really follow through for whatever reason. 4 of Discs in reverse. So thinking like maybe you're going to decline an offer, or maybe there was a missed opportunity with the Page of Cups in reverse. So emotional, irrational maybe with the emotions and thoughts. 5 of Cups in reverse is forgiving some of this stuff. It's moving on from something. It is recovering and hope returning to a situation. Then you have the Strength card. So I feel like, no, this isn't the Strength card. God, these things are going to screw me up. This is the Tower. So things are going to drastically change if they haven't already. Maybe these feelings of not really knowing, you know, the immaturity with how things maybe started. Maybe someone came towards you. Three of Swords in reverse is an apology. It's a message. There could have been other people involved with the Five of Wands. Then you have the Three of Wands. So you guys are kind of hopeful and waiting, or maybe there's a fire sign that's waiting for you. And then you for the how you feel about them, stop. Jesus. No. How you feel about them is that there was a lot of stress and you're kind of taking a break from all that. I think you're kind of burnt out. But because it's a 10, it is in the completion. So there's going to be an ending to all these feelings. The Magician in reverse, maybe feeling like you can't manifest the situation, or maybe this other person was deceptive a little bit with how they said things, how they did things. Then you have the King of Wands, but you still kind of have a lot of passion for someone. You still have a lot of attraction, and you know, I think that you do know what you want. How they feel about you, you have the Death card in reverse. So this energy of being stuck with the Knight of Cups in reverse. So they were probably the one that was a little bit immature. So they're stuck maybe in, maybe they're disappointed with how things went. Because their emotions are all over the place, but they're still not able to move on from this. Some of you could be dealing with a Scorpio. Maybe they're just young-minded, you know, they're just kind of moody. You have the Seven of Discs, so they do want this long-term investment, I think, with you. They do want to put the time into this. And then you have the King of Swords in reverse, but they probably had some energy of being really impulsive. Maybe they were all over. They didn't really know exactly the direction of what they wanted. Maybe they were acting without thinking. Ten of Cups in reverse. Some of you had a divorce because of this. Maybe something that they thought would make them really happy just ended up being really disappointing. Hanged Man in reverse. So maybe there was some feelings of there was some, because they're coming out of being stuck. So I think like they don't feel like they're in a difficult position, but there's still some things they need to get over. The Ten of Swords in reverse, there probably was an ending. But the Ten of Swords in reverse is all about something new coming after that, a new start after this recovery and forgiveness. The potential for a relationship is the Nine of Discs in reverse. So you guys are overthinking this. Someone's being really hard on themselves about how things happened, how things went down. Queen of Swords. So I think that some truth will be spoken, or if it hasn't already, I think maybe that's the You know, the Queen of Swords knows what she wants, and she goes and gets it, and she cuts out all the bullshit that comes with it. She doesn't really, she's very intentional. So maybe you guys just need to have this logical conversation, like, look, I'm not going to stand for this and this and this, you know. There was a potential for a new start that didn't get off the ground, so there's just these feelings of emptiness and depression, disappointment. Five of Wands, there might be some disagreements. There could be other people involved in your business. But you guys are, like, this is working together with another person. The Three of Wands, you both want to, you both are hopeful and waiting. I think that this does have the potential to be a relationship. For the advice, you have the Six of Swords. There's definitely some things you guys need to get over. There's some things you guys need to get past. Look at the card. This bunny's crying and the chick's sleeping and there's all this stuff around. There's some things you guys need to get through. There's some things you guys need to get over. It's a necessary transition. I mean, and it might be painful to try to get through that, but that's your advice. Because there is this new start here, this passionate new start with someone. And you guys both have this desire to do that. Start something new. Start over again. Let go of old shit, start something new. I feel like that's your advice. For the outcome, you have the King of Cups in reverse. So someone is a little bit emotionally closed off right now. So there might be some emotions that are still really high in this situation. Trust your intuition with the Queen of Cups here, because she's very intuitive and she's very caring and helpful and nurturing and supportive. So I feel like that's something that needs to happen. The Four of Cups in reverse talks about a new outlook. Something other than, you know, secluding yourself and being in your feelings. It's about something new. Because you guys aren't really moving forward in the Wheel of Fortune. You're kind of stuck in this with this person. Probably because of this breakup or these disagreements, these arguments. Where there once was love, it turned into the opposites. The Eight of Cups. So there are some things you guys need to let go from the past. There is probably this third party. Getting out of that energy of not working together. Eight of Wands in reverse, there's no communication, so maybe communicating with this other person instead of ignoring them. Five of Swords in reverse. A fair fight. Coming back together after a breakup. Peace. Not fighting with this person anymore. Because there is happiness here. So, and the Empress, there's a new start in abundance. Someone might be preggo. Let's see what your romance angel oracle cards are for the sign of Sagittarius. What are the romance angel oracle cards for the sign of Sagittarius? Whoa. So, free yourself, it says. It's time for you to take back control of your life. So there are some things that you need to free yourself from, whether it's your mind or just keeping yourself kind of, you know, in this stage of keeping yourself caged or keeping yourself stuck in your thoughts and your old ways, freeing yourself from all the things that are holding you back. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. You have past life relationship. You have known each other before. You have very soon clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. And then you have retreats. It is time for you to disconnect from the world. So maybe taking this time out and spending some time alone together, you know, figuring your shit out if that's what you want to do. That's all I have for you guys. Good night.